darkness I lingered mid doubt and despair. Since bondage long held me a captive to care, but Jesus delivered my soul from its chains. His precious blood cleansed me from sin's guilty stains. The world and its pleasures did tempt me to stray. I saw not the danger that lurked on the way. The toils closed around me, I knew no release, but Jesus has found me and given me his peace. Get right with God, his pardon is free. Get right with God, he's waiting for thee. Our Jesus is calling, oh come unto me. Take him, O sinner, and get right with God.
Hello, hello. We'd like to share with us not only the root cause of narcissism, where it stems from, but also some signs of narcissism according to the scripture. So stay tuned. This is taken from Mind, Personality, and Character, Chapter 57, Hatred and Revenge. Thought unfolds the deed. The spirit of hatred and revenge originated with Satan, and it led him to put to death the Son of God. Whoever cherishes malice or unkindness is cherishing the same spirit, and its fruit will be unto death. In the revengeful thought the evil deed lies unfolded, as a plant in the seed. Whoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and ye know that no murderer has eternal life abiding in him. 1 John 3 verse 15. Thoughts from the Mount of Blessing. Spirit of hate debases. I was shown Satan as he once was, a happy exalted angel. Then I was shown him as he now is. He still bears a kingly form. His features are still noble, for he is an angel fallen. But the expression of his countenance is full of anxiety, care, unhappiness, malice, hate, mischief, deceit, and every evil. I saw that he had so long bent himself to evil that every good quality was debased and every evil trait was developed. This is taken from Early Writings 152 and Mind, Personality, and Character, Chapter 1 and 2, 524. Now we'll share with us 7 signs of narcissism. So stay tuned. Sign number 1, sense of entitlement. In Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12 to 14, it reads, How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning! How you are cut down to the ground! You who weaken the nations, for you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High. Sign number 2, manipulative behavior. In Genesis chapter 3, verses 1 to verse 6. Now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field which the Lord God has made. And he said to the woman, Has God indeed said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, We may eat the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die. Then the serpent said to the woman, You will not surely die. For God knows that in the day you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree desirable to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. She also gave to her husband with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves coverings. Sign number 3, need for admiration. In Matthew chapter 4, verses 8 to 10, it says, "Again, the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, 'All these things I will give you if you will fall down and worship me.' Then Jesus said to him, 'Away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve.'" Sign number 4, lack of empathy. In John chapter 10, verse 10, it reads, "The thief does not come except to steal and to kill and to destroy. I have come that they may have life, and that they may have it more abundantly." Sign number 5, arrogance. In Ezekiel chapter 28, verses 16 to 19, it says, "By the abundance of your trading you became filled with violence within, and you sinned. Therefore I cast you as a profane thing out of the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O covering cherub, from the midst of the fiery stones. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground, I laid you before kings, that they might gaze at you. You defiled your sanctuaries by the multitude of your iniquities. By the iniquity of your trading, therefore I brought fire from your midst, and devoured you. And I turned you to ashes upon the earth, in the sight of all who saw you. All who knew you among the peoples are astonished at you. You have become a horror, and shall be no more forever." Sign number 6, blaming and guilt tripping. In Genesis chapter 3, verses 9 to 14, it says, "Then the Lord God called to Adam and said to him, 'Where are you?' So he said, 'I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself.' And he said, 'Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you that you should not eat?' Then the man said, 'The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I ate.' And the Lord said to the woman, 'What is it this have you done?' The woman said, 'The serpent deceived me, and I ate.' So the Lord said to the serpent, 'Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all the cattle, and more than every beast of the field. On your belly you shall go, and you shall eat dust all the days of your life." Sign number 7, playing innocent or playing victim. In Genesis chapter 4, verse 6 to 9, it reads, "So the Lord said to Cain, 'Why are you angry? And why has your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and its desire is for you, but you should rule over it.' Now Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, 'Where is Abel your brother?' He said, 'I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?'" Do you or someone close to you may be suffering for some of these traits? If so, you are encouraged to pray for them. If it is you, then continue to pray and submit this to God. And our conclusion for the 7 signs of narcissism. If you have any more that you identify that may not be mentioned in this video, feel free to comment under the video below. May God bless you, and let us keep our eyes on Jesus and seek to be selfless. God bless.
Get right with God, His pardon is free. Get right with God, He's waiting for thee. Our Jesus is calling, oh come unto me. Take Him, O sinner.